Aces high, deuces low. Go after money cards and win the dough on Card Sharks. And the host of Card Sharks is Rodney1279. All right, welcome to Card Sharks. Glad to see y'all on today. We have our returning champion right now in the forms of Kenny Frederick, who has won $5,000 in 2 days. How you feel today, Kenny? He says hello. How you doing? He's ready to win some money. You feel confident enough to win $32,000 today? Yes, he is. And we have a newcomer, the very first time on my video doing Card Sharks, in the forms of newkirkgman2, aka Gary Newkirk. How you doing, Gary?
I'm doing fine.
And why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself and the YouTube audience?
Well, I love game shows, and I'm a proud YouTube user, and I'm ready to win some money.
All right. Well, welcome to the game of Card Sharks. Now, I'm going to explain how the game is played. See, the object of the game is this. What you're going to do is predict whether the next card is higher than the one before it, and you're going to go all the way across the board, turning over 5 cards. Whoever turns over the last card and predict whether it's higher or lower or not will win the game and $500. If you win 2 games, you'll win $1,000 and go to the money cards, where you have a chance at $32,000. And in the honor of Bill Rafferty, I put some bonus cards inside the deck. If you turn over one of the bonus cards in the deck, it's a $1,000 bonus if you win the best 2 out of 3 games later. Are we clear on the rules?
Yep. What is the bonus card?
The Jokers.
Ooh.
Yeah, there's 3 of them in each deck. Alright, so we cannot turn over cards unless we do the high-low question. So we're going to get into the high-low question right now. And the first question goes to Kenny. We asked 100 congressmen in Washington, D.C., do you drive a foreign car? How many congressmen do drive a foreign car? Yeah, let me ask that again. We asked 100 congressmen in Washington, D.C., do you drive a foreign car? How many congressmen do drive a foreign car? He's going with 34. 34 people out of 100 congressmen that drive a foreign car. All right, what do you think, Gary? Do you think that answer is higher or lower than 34?
Oh, dear. I'm going to say it's higher.
He's going higher than 34. Now, Gary, if it is higher than 34, you'll play your cards. If it's not, Kenny will play his. The actual number of congressmen who drive a foreign car is... It is 47. Good job, Gary. It is higher. Well done.
This may sound crazy, but I was actually thinking that number.
Really?
Yep, I was actually thinking that number, 47.
Well, that was good for you that you came up with that. Now, this is your first card. You can keep this card if you want to, or you can choose to change it. Your first card is a jack. What do you want to do with that?
Let's keep it.
Okay. You want to predict higher or lower on the jack?
Lower.
Lower than the jack. It's a 2. Now, let me tell you something, Gary. You got this 2. Now, you can keep calling higher or lower on cards until you get to the end. But if you make one mistake on the cards, Kenny will have a free chance at the cards, and you have to go back to your base card. So you have this 2 here. What do you want to do?
I'll say higher.
Higher than the 2?
Yes.
It's an ace. ACE. What do you want to do with that?
I'll freeze.
You freezing on this ace? It's a good card.
Alright, I guess I'll change my mind. I guess I'll go higher, I guess.
Well, this is the highest card in the deck. The ace is the highest.
Okay, I guess I'll freeze.
On the ace. Okay. Protecting your position. And we'll go to the next question. We ask 100 bachelors, have you ever had to fight off a woman's advances? How many bachelors claim they have?
I guess I'll say 53.
53 out of 100 bachelors had to fight off of a woman advances. And he's saying it's lower than 53, Kenny is. If it is lower, Kenny, you'll play your cards. If not, it goes to Gary. The actual number of bachelors who claim they have fought off a woman advances is... It is 56. It is not lower, it is higher. Gary, you get to play your cards. Now you have a good card of an ace. What do you want to do?
I think a card is lower than an ace.
Lower than ace. Let's see. Is it lower than the ace? It's a jack.
Oh.
You have one more card to turn. What do you want to do?
I think I'll freeze for right now.
Freezing on the jack. Keeping Kenny away from his cards. And control goes to Kenny. This question goes to Kenny. Alright, Kenny, your question. And he has something to say? Yep, he says thanks to you for your interesting move. Alright, Kenny, your question. We asked 100 teenage boys who live in New York City, have you ever sneaked onto a subway train without paying? How many teenage boys admitted they have? He says 55 out of 100.
That's a good answer.
Now, interesting enough, Gary, you're from New York, right?
Yes, I am. I do not drink energy drinks whatsoever. I don't like them.
Right. Yeah, so what do you think? Do you think the number is higher or lower than 55? The number of teenage boys that have admitted that they snuck into the subway.
I think I'm going to say it's higher.
Higher than 55. If it is higher than 55, you'll play your cards. If it's not, it goes to Kenny. The actual number of teenage boys that admit they have snuck into a subway train without paying is... It is 82. It is higher.
Wow.
Well, Gary, you have this jack. What do you want to do with it?
I'm going to say something. I'm going to say it's lower than a jack.
For the first game, lower than a jack. It's a 7. You have won $500, Gary. Good for you.
Awesome.
Well, we're going to take a break, and Kenny says he got pressure now. We're going to take a break, and when we come back, we'll do round 2 of Card Sharks. Stay tuned.